The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, game where you ride on a horse to go to a place full of chickens and dive into a lake, and to have this happen. Yeah, I don't even know. Although re-released on the Wii U, the game still retains a lot of the glitches from the original GameCube version. In 2015, I did a video of me doing the back in time glitch on the original GameCube version of Twilight Princess. Sadly, this glitch is no longer possible on the Wii U version. Reason being, there is no reset button and there is no X start and B combo. Aside from this, we will be looking at some of the fun little tricks you can mess around with, as well as some of the really cool sequence breaks that you can do. Here's a really simple one where you can make Link play the Boomerang as a flute. In order to do this glitch, you have to find one of those flowers that Link can use to play Epona's song. Once you've found one of these flowers, pull out the boomerang and then throw it. Once you throw it, press ZL to untarget. Once the boomerang starts to come back, press A to pick up a flower, and voila! Link will be playing the boomerang as a flower. Remember to press ZL to stop targeting, because if you don't and you try to pick up a flower, Link will just roll. Moving on to a really simple glitch that everyone can do. To do this glitch, you have to be in Orden Village. In Orden Village, there are these flowers you can use to call down an eagle. To do this glitch, use one of these flowers located on the platforms to call down the eagle. Once the eagle lands on your arm, aim the cursor at this house under the roof. Once you do that, press A to let the eagle go. After doing this, the eagle will fly towards the house and then he'll hit it. He'll then try to fly away, but instead of flying into the sky, he'll be flying into the roof. This glitch is completely useless, but it's very amusing to look at. Here's a glitch that is slightly more difficult than the others. This glitch is called the Super Swim glitch. In order for this glitch to work, find a body of water that Link can walk and swim in when he walks into it. First step of the glitch is to walk into the water very slowly until you start swimming. On the first frame that Link pops out of the water, pause the game. When you pause the game, hold down on the analog stick and then unpause. When you unpause, Link will start sliding. As you can see, we are moving at an incredible speed. The only problem with this glitch is that you can't angle the slide and you stop whenever you touch a wall. Regardless, this is a very fun glitch that you can mess around with. Have you ever wanted to use bombs to help you breathe underwater? If so, this is the right glitch for you. For this glitch to work, you have to be underwater. You also have to have water bombs and the iron boots. Make sure you don't have the Zora armor on and wait for your oxygen to go down. When the oxygen bar turns red, pull out a bomb and then pause the game. Now equip any item over the iron boots and then unpause the game. Link should start floating with a water bomb in his hands. Now press A to drop the bomb and your air will be refilled. This glitch is very useful for defeating the Lake Bed Temple boss Morpheal without Zora armor. But you have to do the glitch multiple times, which can be difficult. Here's another glitch that requires Link to be underwater. This glitch is called Rocket Link, and for what reason? Well, Link shoots out of the water like a rocket. For this glitch, do the exact same thing you did for the air refill glitch. Only this time there's a timing difference of which you press the pause button. When Link pulls out the bomb, pause the game at about this frame. Once again, equip any item over the iron boots. Now unpause the game and immediately after that press A. Once you do that, Link should just shoot straight up to the surface. I have no idea why this glitch works, but I still recommend giving it a try. Have you ever wanted to see a dancing Goron? Well, here you go. For this glitch, talk to the Goron from behind. When he asks you if you want to go up, say yes. As the Goron crouches, walk away from him until he starts rumbling. Now walk up to him and stand behind him. When he bounces, he should knock you back. When he turns around to look at you, he should just start dancing. Talking to the Goron or leaving the area will cancel the effects. Here's a weird little glitch you can do using Epona. This glitch is called the Epona slide. For this glitch to work, press A and hold forward to make Epona dash. Now hold L to make Link crouch. Now let go of L and press A the exact same frame you let go of L. If you do that, Link should get off Epona and then he should just start sliding. The reason this works is when you press L, Link leans on Epona. When you let go of the L button, there's one frame where the dismount button, in this case A, is still active. So when you press A on that frame while Epona is still moving, you just slide. Overall, this is a very interesting glitch and I'd recommend giving it a try. Here's a glitch that helps you get the boomerang much earlier than intended. In the Forest Temple there are rotating bridges. We're going to use these rotating bridges to our advantage. When you enter this room, position yourself on the edge of this ledge right here. Now position yourself at an angle just like this and use Midna to rotate the bridge. Before the bridge stops, walk off the ledge. You should pop back on the bridge, but this time on the other side of the railing. Thankfully, the outside of the railing isn't solid because Nintendo never intended for the player to get outside of the railing. Now make your way to the middle of the bridge and wait for it to rotate or use Midna. After it rotates, jump to the other bridge. To assure that you make it, press B to do a jump slash. Now make your way to the other set of bridges and position yourself just like this. Now wait for the bridge to rotate, and when it does, do a side hop. If you time the side hop just right, you should clip through the railing and make it to the other bridge. From there you can enter the mini boss door, defeat the mini boss, and get the boomerang early. Now that we have the boomerang, we can do another glitch called the long jump attack. For this glitch to work, find a wall that you can target and target it several times. Now throw the boomerang, press B to take out your sword, and press A to do a jump attack. If done correctly, Link should jump a much farther distance than he should be able to. This glitch works because the game treats the boomerang as a targetable object, meaning when we jump attack, we jump really far. An example of this glitch being useful would be skipping almost half the monkeys in the forest temple, therefore getting to the boss door early. Using the long jump attack, we can jump over this endless void to get to the other side. Make sure you've picked up the boss key before doing this glitch. Thankfully, the mushrooms that the monkeys stand on are solid, meaning that we can also walk on them. After entering the room, position yourself at the edge of the mushroom at roughly this angle. Now throw the boomerang and take out your sword. As the boomerang is coming back to you, press A to do a jump attack. If done correctly, you should make it to the other mushroom. From here, make your way all the way to the top mushroom and position yourself just like this. Now take out the boomerang and aim it upwards at this tree trunk. If you feel that it's necessary, target the tree trunk. Now throw the boomerang, take out your sword, and repeatedly mash A to do a jump attack. If you made it to the other side, then congratulations! You just skipped half the forest temple. Nicely done. Here's another cool little glitch you can do using the long jump attack. In Kakariko Graveyard, there's a place where you can get out of bounds very easily. When entering the graveyard, make your way over to this tree. Now position yourself behind this root right here. Now take out the boomerang and target this part of the wall. Now throw the boomerang, take out your sword, and repeatedly mash A like before. If done correctly, you should jump out of bounds. For some reason, Nintendo made this part of the mountain solid, and they didn't block it off using an invisible wall. Knowing this, we can use a jump attack to jump onto that part. Now make your way across these gaps here by using jump attacks. Now make your way up to the top of the mountain until you reach where you can see beneath the map. From here, you want to roll up this part of the hill. Now jump down to this patch of grass. Surprisingly, it's solid, so we can walk on it. From here, we can jump out of the map because there's water outside of it. We can either explore or we can do something really useful. I chose the useful option. What you can do is head behind these rocks. Behind those rocks is the loading zone for Lake Hylia. Normally you would need the water bombs to get rid of those rocks, but instead I'm going to use the iron boots to sink down into the loading zone. This gets us to Lake Hylia in a much faster manner. However, one thing to note is that you can't do this if you haven't unlocked the third Twilight. The reason we can't do this is because if we try to go into Lake Hylia before we clear the third Twilight realm, the game just crashes. Why does it crash, you ask? Because in the third Twilight realm, Lake Hylia has not been refilled with water. However, if you beat the Goron mines, the water in the fountain is there for some reason. So if we try to enter this area with water, but there is no water yet, the game just crashes. So this is something to consider. However, this isn't the only way to get into Lake Hylia early. We can use what's called a gate clip to get to Lake Hylia. In Hyrule Field, there's a gate blocking the path to the Larunia province. You're normally not supposed to get through this gate until you escort Ilia and the Zora Prince to Kakariko Village. However, using a gate clip, we can get past this gate. Using Epona, position yourself in the right corner of the gate. Now turn very slightly to the right until you have an angle like this. Now back up with Epona until she stops. When Epona stops, backflip off of her and then side hop in between her. Once you're in between Epona and the gate, start rolling into the gate. Every time you roll, you'll bounce off the gate. Now continue rolling until you clip through the gate. The clip itself is random, but with enough rolls, you'll eventually clip through. Once you clip through the gate, make your way to the Twilight Wall. If you walk far enough, you'll be teleported to the Great Bridge of Hylia. If you watch the cutscene, you'll see some interesting things happen. And by things, I mean this. Link's really gonna need a doctor. How this weird glitch works is the game is trying to render human Link as Wolf Link, therefore making him a deformed monster. Another weird thing about this glitch is when the Bubblen shoots his fire arrow and sets the oil on fire, the firewall that's supposed to appear is invisible. However, you can still hear the sound effects, so it makes it seem like that the camera panning out was just for nothing. When you regain control of Link, you have two options. The first option is to jump into Lake Hylia. However, if you jump into Lake Hylia, there really is no way to get out. You can't save and quit to get out, and you can't leave the Twilight. You can't even refill Lake Hylia with water. So essentially, you're stuck in Lake Hylia. The other option is to die by the fire. For this example, I chose the die option. Even though the firewalls are invisible, you can still be hurt by them. So when you touch it, you die. When you die and you get the game over screen, hit retry. You'll respawn in front of the Great Bridge of Hylia, and you'll also be in the Twilight Realm. If you make your way to Hyrule Castle Town, there really is nothing different. The only difference is that you're a human in the Twilight Realm. And of course everyone's a spirit, so you can't talk to anyone. However, if you go through this big door, you'll notice that the music changes and you're no longer in the Twilight Realm. You'll also notice that there are 2 Gorons standing at the bottom of the stairs. If you talk to this Goron, he'll offer you the Hylian shield for 210 rupees. This isn't the strangest part of the glitch though. If you go up the stairs, you'll see the exit to the balcony. Now it looks like it's daytime out, but when you actually go outside, things get really weird. When you go outside, it isn't daytime or nighttime. This is a mix of the Twilight Realm and nighttime. You'll even notice that the Twilight music is playing, and that there are Twilight specks flying around. You'll even notice that the clouds are behaving like they would in the Twilight Realm. So in my opinion, this is probably the strangest glitch to ever exist in Twilight Princess. But it's also one that I would recommend you trying for yourself. Well, that's it for all the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD glitches. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please comment down below and leave a like on the video. But most importantly, please subscribe. Also, remember to check out my Back in Time video from 2015. You can either click the annotation on the screen or you can click on the link in the description.